Go ahead, Tom.
Okay, Roger, Dave, and thanks for taking the net tonight. KC9YAB and the wonderful Wolverine WBA-WYB Tommy on Cadillac, where we've got about 44 degrees. We hit a high of 50 today. So spring came today, finally. The whole last weekend and up until today, the temperatures for highs have been hovering around 32 to 35. So it finally came in today, and I saw one reading 50 degrees, so that's great. Right now we're down to 44, and but there's a wind chill out there. I think it's about 38 or 39, but at least it's still above freezing. Anyway, I had a good day. I did not work today. I had a chance of working, but I decided not to. I had other things to do. I worked on a lot of stuff for our club. I'm the president of the Waxahachie Amateur Radio Club, so there was a lot of things that needed to be done that had been kind of neglected. Website, the ARRL website, our club on there, and all of that. So I took the morning and got all that stuff done. And got in about an hour's worth of walking, which was good. I usually only put in a half an hour. Got half an hour, got the teacup food well a little bit, walked in a little bit, and so it was a pretty good day. Pretty good day indeed. I didn't clean up the house. Wife is still in Traverse City. She won't be home until tomorrow morning. So anyway, that's about all I've got. I see the sunspot numbers have kind of dwindled, but I think there's more on the way. They've dropped to 86, and the solar flux indicators are 128, but the K's is 2, so everything was good. 80 through 15 with 12 and 10 listed as spare, so not too bad, but I didn't hear much on today on the HF band. Anyway, everybody have a great evening. Thanks again, Dave, for taking the net. 7-3 all the way around, and I'll turn it back to net control. KC9YAB and the Wolverine WBA-WYB. Good evening.
Okay, Tom. Well, it sounds like you had a pretty productive day there, getting that club stuff taken care of, and getting an extra long walk in, and that sounds like a good day. And I've been watching the solar data past couple of days, and it seems it has dropped off a bit, but the band's been pretty good. Like I was saying, I noticed that 15 meters was really hopping before around 4 o'clock. While I was listening for a little bit. I don't know about the other bands, but 15 meters was hopping then. But anyway, you have a great evening tonight, and take care, and we will talk to you later on this week. 73s for now. And with that, let's drop down to number 18. That's Jeff in Muskegon. And after Jeff, we're going to take a break and see if we have some more check-ins before we pick up Clint and Eaton Rapids. But first, let's go to Whiskey 8, Kilo Sierra. Jeff, how are you tonight?
Hey, kicking sand.
Whiskey 8, Kilo Sierra. Jeff, you're up.
Dinner bell, question mark?
Yep, it looks like Jeff had to step away. So let's take a look around and see if we have some more check-ins out there for the Wolverine single sideband net. If you'd like to get it on our check-in list, give me a call. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor, the net control station for the Wolverine single sideband net. Looking for additional check-ins at this time.
Kilowatt Charlie 9, kilowatt radio X-ray.
Whiskey 8, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Okay, I got Kilo Charlie 9, Kilo Radio X-Ray at number 32, and Whiskey 8 Foxtrot 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 at number 33. Is that correct?
Roger that.
Brad, did I get your call correct?
Roger, roger.
Okay, any other check-ins? Okay, let's jump back into our list at number 19. That would be Clint in Eaton Rapids, Michigan, and Stand By Bob in Windsor. Okay, let's go to number 19. That's Kilo Charlie 8, Echo Hotel Romeo. Clint in Eaton Rapids. Go ahead, Clint.
Well, thank you very much, Dave. And Dave, I'm curious, can you give me a signal report over?
I would say 5-8, 5-9.
Okay, I've got you 5-9, maybe 10 over, so good signal. I am not in Eaton Rapids, actually. I am in Sandusky, Ohio. I'm running portable again. I've got my Linko DX70TH with a end-fed antenna out my window. I'm on the second floor of the Hilton, and I am remodeling the Kohl's store here in town. And actually, I got to get ready here and head out. I'm going to meet my foreman. We're going to go to Home Depot there. I got to get a few things for the guys tonight. And it's great to be able to have access to getting on the radio. I was in Benton Harbor for 3 weeks there. Just last week I ended. And was not able but one time to get on the air because their windows don't open in that hotel. They do here, so it's nice. Yeah, 41 degrees here, everybody, over here in Sandusky. And cloudy. They're expecting rain all week, and it progressively gets more and more, the percentage anyways, the chances of it. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to you, Dave. Doing a wonderful job on the net tonight. Good to hear everybody. Heavy 3, God bless everyone.
Comment.
KCADHR.
Comment.
Go ahead, comment.
Yeah, this is for Clint, KCAEHR. Yeah, you're 10 over here in Romulus, Michigan, so you got a good signal, good audio coming this way. KETAS. Thank you, David. Comment.
Go ahead, comment.
Hey, Clint. N8XUY, Manchester, Michigan, doing a great job, sounding good on the portable there from...
Hey, Clint, there you go. Good signal reports all the way around. Pretty good for just hanging the infed out the window. I don't know, do you have it suspended on one end out on something, or how do you have it configured?
Hey, Clint.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, David was wanting to know how you have your antenna configured there from the hotel room, over.
Well, I do have photographs of it on the QRZ page, but I got a chassis mount. And I don't know if it's really an official end-fed antenna. I'm going to call it an end-fed antenna because it's unfed into the end of the antenna. Yeah, I got 117-foot, 4-inch long, 12-gauge coated wire. And I have a chassis mount. And I got the wire soldered to the center of it. And this wire... probably about 3 inches. If you see it on the QRZ page, I've got a piece of womanized lumber on each end of the wire. And being a carpenter, I whittled it down and everything, so the wire, so it's almost like a insulator, right? So everything fits in there nice and snug. And I have paracord on the end of that. And I've got it, I open the window, I've got like an 8-inch long piece of womanized lumber, again, like a handle, and I shut the window on that, and that holds this end up. The other end goes across the parking lot. I take a heavy nut, like a half-inch nut, and do like a lasso, and I toss it up over top of a light post across the parking lot. and it comes down, and then I anchor it down on the other end with tent stakes. And I just pull it tight, and I have my feed line going off the window, and I tie it into that chassis mount, and that's it. I'm running an MFJ portable tuner right now, the 971, so it seems to be working fine for me. I'm very, very pleased. Over to you, KC80HR.
Okay, I got that picture in my head now. Yeah, that sounds like a great little setup. Thank you very much for the description. I'm sure everyone on the net appreciated that. So that sounds great. So I'll check out your webpage as well, but your description was excellent. So you have a great evening, and look forward to talking to you again on the net soon. So we'll say 73s for now. And with that, we'll drop down to number 20. That's Bob in Windsor, and stand by Ron in Huntington, Indiana. You'll be up next. But first, let's go to Victor Echo 3, Kilo Uniform Zulu. Go ahead, Bob.
Hello, David, and hello to the Wolverines out there. KC9YAV, this is VE3KUZ. Bob here in Windsor. And I might as well chime in and let Clint know he's making a great job. Up here into Windsor, Ontario, he's 10 over 9 at the very least. So very nice signal. What he's doing there is definitely working for him. Anyway, it was a very busy day today for me. All my materials showed up today for my projects, and so I had to unload them all and pack as much as I could into the garage and start construction on the fence project. That's another one I'm doing. And yeah, so it's going to be pretty busy for me. Might have a few days off here and there, but yeah, I'm going to have to get pretty busy on all these things, get this stuff all done. Then I can take it easy after all these projects are out of the way, but that's still a ways off. Probably won't wrap up until July, so oh well, it'll be nice to have it done and be able to look at it and with pride, I hope. Anyway, didn't play any radio today at all. Never had time to even turn the radio on till net time. So it sounds like the band is in pretty good shape now. It usually isn't at the beginning of the net, but things have picked up. That's for sure. You're well over an S9 here, Dave. You're probably at least hitting a 10 over 9. So it is picking up. Anyway, you don't really have much else to say. I'll be listening in, and I'll just thank you for doing the net there, Dave. I know I appreciate all of you guys who take the time out of your day and do that net controller job. So back to you, KC9YAV from VE3KUZ.
Okay, Bob. Well, between the kitchen project and their fence project, you definitely have plenty of work in front of you, for sure. And I imagine your garage is very full. Yeah, you will be busy until July, I have a feeling. You know, it's the details that'll take all the time. I'm sure of that from experience. So good luck on that, and hopefully sometime in the future you'll be able to park your cars in the garage again. So good luck with that, and we'll look forward to hearing about the progress as things move along. So we'll say 73s for now, and by the way, you're a solid 10 over down here in Elkhart. So with that, we will move on to number 21. That's Ron in Huntington, Indiana, and stand by Andrew in Burton, Ohio. You'll be up next. But first, let's go to November Quebec 9 Oscar. Ron, how are you doing tonight?
This is NQ90. Well, I hope you can hear me, Dave. I'm getting you about 9, and you peak out at about 20, almost 20 over. But it's up and down a little bit, so I imagine my signal might be the same way. Doing good. Did a little yard work today. Picked up a bunch of limbs and had a couple burn piles and burned that up. And getting ready for the storms again for more leaves in the yard. And it's probably the QR Nancy is probably because we got rain coming. So we'll say good evening to all the Wolverines there this evening. I forgot about doing that. So with that, we'll turn it back to you, Dave. Thanks for picking me up, and thanks for doing the net. KC9YAV, this is NQ90.
Okay, Ron, good copy. Huron Elkhart, 5859, no problem. And, not sure whether or not we're going to have a storm or what exactly. I did notice that they did say we got a good chance of 70 to 80% rain tomorrow. I didn't notice whether or not there was going to be any storms with it or whether it was just going to be drizzle. But I guess I'll look later on and see what it is and see whether or not I need to unplug the antenna. But you take care, and hopefully we won't have bad weather. It'll just be rain. So take care. Have a great evening. And look forward to talking to you on the net later on this week sometime. So 73 is for now. And with that, let's drop down to number 22. That's Andrew in Burton, Ohio. And stand by George in Lombard. You'll be up next. But first, let's go to Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar. Andrew, how are you doing tonight?
Okay. This is AB8MO. Oh my gosh. Well, I am listening to the Traverse City SDR. It's a whole lot more pleasant listening experience than here at home. I don't know what to do about the heavy QRM. I tried adjusting my filtering. Lowering the RF gain helps, but I can't hear guys like, you're tough to hear when I lower the RF gain, and I can't hear people like AC9XN, and for whatever reason, I don't hear Tom WIV very well over here either. No, Sean, I can't afford another radio right now. So, he's a pipe, but I'm getting another radio. I don't know. I mean, it's just one guy on 38 that's causing me all the problems. I don't know if he's running wide, or if it's just the fact that his signal is just so unbelievably strong here. So, I don't know. So, anyway, enough with that. Band practice went okay. It was kind of rough. Well, the first rehearsal usually is for me. I'm not the greatest at sight reading. So the guy next to me, who was obviously, at least in my humble opinion, very good at sight reading. I was like, I'm jealous of that. I'm jealous of good sight readers. I get it, but it usually takes me a couple rehearsals. So speaking of rehearsing, I got an Easter piece, a ham friend asked me to play at their church on Easter Sunday, and that's got some high notes in it, so hopefully I can work that in there. So anyway, it's I'm still waiting for my thing from DigiRig so I could start working some FT8. Been receiving it. Didn't turn it on today, but I turned it on yesterday on 10 meters, and I was hearing all over the place, or seeing the screen all over the place. I don't know, I guess I don't really hear anything. Looking to get into that a little bit. I don't think I'm going to abandon voice. It's nice to be able to talk to people and actually have a real conversation and hear their voice. So, anyway, I know I'm coming in pretty darn good in the Traverse City. Don't know around anywhere else, but looks like I'm peaking about a little over S9. That ain't too bad for 50 watts. Oh boy, KC9YAV from AB8MO. Everybody have a good evening.
Okay, Andrew. Well, your 50 watts is doing a really good job here into Elkhart. You're a solid 5'8", sometimes peaking 5'9", so no problem copying you. And I do see the station up on 3.938 now and then. but he doesn't look too wide on my scope, but he must be really close to you. That's probably the problem. So maybe, yeah, I think that's just the situation. So, it's tough to deal with it if he's close proximity to you. So, anyway, and sight reading, yeah, I'm not a very good sight reader either on music. That's a skill that you just have to develop, I guess. I know that when I was in high school and taking music lessons, that I just never really developed that skill. That's something that a real musician that has a real gift is good at, and that's something that I never really had. So anyway, enough of that. And well, anyway, so with that, I will say 73s to you for now, and like I said, your 50 watts is doing a great job here in the Elkhart, and we will say 73s. Wish you all the best, and we will talk to you later on. And with that, let's drop down to number 23. That's George in Lombard, and stand by. I think I've got the call right. I think it's Judy in Gowan that will be next. But first, let's go to Whiskey Alpha 9, Uniform Juliet Romeo, and this is Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor. Go ahead, George. How are things with you tonight?
Social 9 YAD, this is WA9UKR. Good evening, David. Thanks for putting me up, and good evening to all Wolverine. Got a noise level a little bit more respectable here this evening. Normally I run about F7 on this 50-hour radio, and that's about what it does tonight. I'm actually tapping those stations were above the noise level. First two nights for Sunday and Monday were terrible. I was running probably 10 over 9 and could barely copy the next control station. But all set up tonight. It's still 52 degrees here, which is nice. Real light wind. We didn't get real bright sunshine, but we're kind of good with the sunshine and a lot better than it had been prior days, 2 days. So looking forward to some warmer weather, although we'll be in the 60s next week. So we're going to probably get some rain tonight and tomorrow night also. So, yeah, I guess spring showers. Boy, I sure wish we'd get some hot weather and let the grass dry out. Everything's pretty misty. So we'll pass along our sentiment to everybody. Please stay safe. Good evening to all. 39 YAV, this is WA9UKR. Over.
Okay, George. Yep, definitely we're going to get some rain here in the next 24 to 35 hours, 36 hours. No doubt about that. Yeah, it was nice to see the sun for the brief moment it came out. At least here it came out for about an hour or so before it started clouding up again. It was nice to see. And good signal coming in here to Elkhart tonight for you, solid 5.8 signal-wise, and I run 6 dB of attenuation, so good signal for you, and it looks good. So I'll say 73s for now. Wish you all the best, and we will look forward to talking to you later on this week. And with that, we'll drop down to number 24, and if I got the call correct, it's Judy from Gowan, and stand by Sean in Fort Huron. But first, let's go to November 8, Uniform Whiskey Hotel. Judy, are you out there?
WA9, UWH, you're up.
Oh, Judy.
Is she walking the dog again?
W8, UWH, Judy, you're up. Okay, Judy must have stepped away, so let's drop down to number 25. That'll be Sean in Fort Huron, and stand by Alan in Hale, Michigan. You'll be up next. But first, let's go to November 8th, Sierra Oscar Bravo. Sean, go ahead.
All right there, David. KC9YAV. This is November 8th, Sierra Oscar Bravo. Sean up here in the Port Huron area. You got that right. And it's actually pretty sunny out, 41 degrees right now. Just did a little bit when I was outside when I got home and got in here. And Carl had the radio all warmed up for me, so I'm glad I could get on the list there at the remote style when I was at my mother's for dinner after work. Had a good day today. It was a good Tuesday, I guess. And other than that, it's been a good day. David, quick question. Are you running that new amp that you got tonight?
Yes, I am.
Gotcha. Roger. Okay. Yeah, I've had a good copy on you all the way through. There is some QSB. I had you anywhere between 5 to 10 over, and then you kind of drifted down to about an S7, S8. So, yeah, I know there's this rough copy, I suppose, on some guys. And, it's just one of those things. This is the band for sure. Even KUZ Bob, normally he's 30, 40 over, and he was like 20, 25 over. So for the most part, the band isn't as noisy. I don't have a lot of QRN, So anywho, you're doing a great job like always, and working with what you can there. And definitely figured I'd go ahead and ask. Good to hear that the new guy is running there for you. I hope everything is running nice and cool for you tonight. Putting her to the test, running the net, that's for sure. So, anywho, don't have a whole lot more to go, and just going to kick back. Hopefully you can get some more check-ins here. Good evening to one and all. Hope everybody had a great day. We'll pass it back to you, dear David. KC8 to YAV in the wonderful Wolverine single-side band net. This is N8SOB.
Okay, Sean. Yeah, I'm running at a little bit higher power than I've ran it before, and I'm just kind of seeing how it performs. I don't know whether or not it might be taxing it or not, but just kind of checking it out and watching the power. So if it starts dropping out, maybe I might have something I need to take a look at. Anyway, glad you could check in with tonight now that you got home. Great signal as always. So we'll say 73s for now and wish you all the best. And with that, we'll drop down to number 26. That's Alan in Hale, Michigan. And stand by Tom and Claire. You'll be up next. But first, November 8th, Delta Quebec uniform. And this is Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor. Go ahead, Alan.
NADQU, you're up, Jim.
Hello there, NADQ, you're Jim in Hale. And boy, I'll tell you, for a guy with attention deficit disorder, this is a trip. I can't even remember checking in half the time. So I'll have to pay, I can't pay more attention than I do, but then I get distracted, if you know what I mean. Round and round, they're chasing my tail. So anyway, thanks for letting me in. I'm still looking forward to meeting as many as I can down at the picnic this August. So keep me in your minds anyway, and I'll try to keep my mind in straight order here. NADQU back to that.
Okay, Jim. Pretty good signal down here in Elkhart, anywhere between a 5.7 and a 5.9. So sorry to hear you can't remember checking.
Thanks, Lee. I think you kind of handled it pretty good myself. I just remember hours are 6 kcs wide, and you understand that with AM. He's not running AM, he's running single sideband.
Yeah, but you got an AM filter in your radio, too.
Yeah.
This guy is under the impression he has high fidelity. Well, he doesn't listen to himself, obviously.
No.
Well, like I said, to me, he's real bassy and muffled. I call that the Goob sound. Old Goob he had the world's worst audio, in my opinion.
Oh, Lord, it's horrible.
God, it just give you a headache.
Last time I heard him, he's down in Florida somewhere.
Yeah, he lives in Florida. Did. I don't know if he's still there or not, but I haven't. Thank God, I haven't heard from him or about him in a long time.
I ain't heard nothing out of that bunch that used to call themselves the Nashville Mafia either.
No, and I don't want to ever hear from them again either.
Dude, especially that one guy.
Rides up here.
She's a German Shepherd.
Oh.
Old W9FAM that used to be on, he was a bit of an audio expert too, I think.
Didn't you say he's the silent key now?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he was proud of his stuff.
Oh my.
He'd tell you every time he checked in what all he had.
You had to pry it out of him.
Oh, yeah. Hilarious. Guy'd come in and he'd just ramble on, and then he'd disappear.
And the next time you talked to him, you heard the same story.
Yep.
Okay. KC9YAV from K88UGB in New Buffalo, Michigan, coming to you live from home. That's where we are. Yeah, we're, boy, I don't even want to go over all the things that we went through today, but it was a good day. And also, too, of course, I know you've already got your reports, but yeah, what a signal tonight that you're sounding really good. You might want to share with me. I think I missed a detail. I missed the detail that tells me what amplifier you picked up. So anyway, because I know you got one. With the signal I'm getting right now, anything over S9 on this particular receiver tells me that the guy's running something, or just got great propagation. But you sound really good, just so you know. And hopefully I'm reciprocating with a similar quality signal. There you go. We'll be, doing some traveling tomorrow. We'll wave when we go by in the morning. Well, actually, it won't be real early, but I know I'll be going through to Auburn tomorrow and making our way over there for a meeting. This is going to actually, I think, I have a lunch meeting, and then there's a meeting after the lunch meeting. So I guess the lunch meeting is a preparatory kind of a thing. You know, we'll meet together before we go and see the contact at the customer site, and then what's going to happen then? And then I think I'm going to be meeting somebody in Auburn at the Cracker Barrel. That's going to be good. That might be the best part of the whole day. But we're going to be bouncing through. We'll make a stop somewhere along the line in Osceola, and as a matter of fact, I need to call somebody in Osceola and see if he's up for a visit, a brief one. And then that'll be my day for tomorrow. Today, though, I just traveled around a little bit, playing around with radio, and right now I'm making a little longer transmission than usual because I promised I'd put some time on this amplifier for the guy that owns it. So anyway, not only that, but I just wanted to do it just to make sure, because I want to make sure it's good and it's up and running and meeting my standards. There you go. But thanks for doing it, and let me know what amplifier you've got. KAH-UGB in New Buffalo. Good to talk to you. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Over.
Comment after you, David.
Go ahead, comment.
Oh, it's just Sam here. I wanted to tell Tony he's between 20 and 25 over into Manchester. Fine audio. It sounds like that device is working just fine. Well, way to go. Tony, back to you, David. KC9YAV N8XUY.
Comment.
Go ahead, comment.
Yeah, this is V3KUZ. Yeah, Tony, I don't know if it's just me, but when I'm looking at you on the scope, you're looking like you're 6 kcs wide.
Well, somebody needs to let me know. Don't know why I would be, because I'm not running anything hard.
Yeah, I didn't look at that.
Yeah, you were good that time.
Okay, well, nothing's changed. Well, who knows? But I need to know. I'm not even seeing the ALC light flash on the rig, so I'm really not driving much.
There's just the odd spike I see, which is going pretty wide.
Yeah, I noticed the same thing. After you were transmitting for a while, occasionally on a spike you would get wide.
Well, let me see here. Okay, I just want to make sure my transmit bandwidth is set to 2700 because that's normally where I run it.
Big fella.
I know.
Okay, and no, I picked up a early Ten-Tech Centurion. I think it was one of the early production units, and it seems to be burning along pretty good for me right now.
You know, I knew that, didn't I?
I think so. You may have just forgotten.
I did. I forgot, but now I know. All right. Well, anyway, you're doing great, and yeah, I'm sure you're liking that. Of course, we're running a Ten-Tech Titan.
Yep, I guessed it was probably a Titan, and that transmission had a little bit of a spike in it.
All right, guess I'm going to have to put an analyzer on here and see what's going on.
Comment.
I think there was another comment.
Yeah, it's KHCGS, correct. Hey, Tony, I see your bandwidth within the limits. You know, you've got some splatter that people are saying it's maybe 16 wide, but your signal's not 16 wide. Your signal's 3 or 2.9, whatever you're driving it at. But there is a little bit, but I'm telling you, 50% of the people on the Wolverine net have the same thing. So I don't see any issues really.
Okay. Well, and I know a lot of times it happens when you're bumping your head on the ALC.
See, that time it was perfect.
Agreed.
Tony's pretty perfect most of the time.
It's just an occasional spike that's in there, so it's probably okay. So with that, we will say 73s to Tony for right now, and we can discuss it more after the net. But we'll move on to Brad, number 32, and stand by Dan in Pickery. You'll be up next. But first, let's go to Kilo Charlie 9, Kilo Romeo X-Ray, and this is Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor. Go ahead, Brad.
All right, KC9YAB, KC9 Carix, good evening to all. Thank you for doing it, Dave, this evening here, I should say. And thanks for having us all aboard. It sounds like you got a pretty good list here going, and working you over there, by golly, even double time there. Anyhow, last I checked, 55 degrees. We got rain coming later on tonight, showers, and maybe a thunderstorm or something, they're saying. I'm not sure if they even know, but that's what they're saying anyhow. And I guess rain through tomorrow, and then it turns colder Thursday and rain, and I don't know. But one of these days we'll get in some nice weather and stay there. I just want to come in and say hello and wave a hand and wish everybody a good evening, and be careful, mobile safely, stay dry, stay warm. KC9YAB, KC9 Carix.
Okay, Brad. Well, I just pulled up the weather forecast because I was getting curious, and they're just saying showers. Doesn't look like we're supposed to have any thunderstorms, so that's good. Just 30% chance of showers after 3 a.m., and then tomorrow supposed to have 100% chance of precipitation, quarter to a half inch of rain. So sounds like it's just going to be wet, which is good. So, and glad you're having a good day, and we will catch up with you later on sometime. Maybe we'll catch you in the Before Breakfast Club net early in the morning, or we'll catch you later on. So with that, I will say 73s and wish you all the best. and we will drop down to number 33. That's Dan and Victory. That's Whiskey 8, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Dan, how are you tonight?
Really good, Dave. This is W8FFF in Pinckney, Michigan, and nothing really new here. I worked in the blacksmith shop today. The XYL and I went for a walk and came back home and kind of chilled out. So with that, I'll turn it back over to you, Dave, to the net. This is W8FFF 7-3.
Okay, Dan, glad you got some time in the blacksmith shop. Good to get some hobby time in, and glad that you got some time in with the XYL as well. So glad everything's going good, and you take care. Have a great evening tonight, and look forward to hearing you on the net sometime later on this week. And that takes us to the bottom of our list tonight. So if you're out there and you'd like to check into the Wolverine single sideband net, give me a call now. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor, net control station for the Wolverine single sideband net, and taking additional check-ins this time.
Alpha Charlie. W8 JWE Whiskey 8, Juliet Whiskey Echo.
KC9YAV, this is KD8JBZ, the jammed broken zipper. KD8JBZ, member number 375.
Yeah, did you get George?
I did not get George.
Alpha Charlie 9 X-ray November.
What was his call again?
Alpha Charlie 9 X-ray November was checking in.
W8 JWE Whiskey 8, Juliet Whiskey Echo.
Did you hear Jim in St. Clair Shores?
I've got Whiskey 8, Juliet Whiskey Echo at number 34, Kilo Delta 8, Juliet Bravo Zulu at number 35, Alpha Charlie 9, X-Ray November at number 36. Any other check-ins out there? Okay, not hearing any additional check-ins. Let's go ahead and take number 34 first. That's Jim, Whiskey 8, Juliet Whiskey Echo. Go ahead, Jim.
Is this my turn? W8JWE?
Here's Jim.
Whiskey 8, JWE, you're up.
Good evening, Wolveriners. W8JWE, the voice of Lake St. Clair. Well, we're watching ships headed north and south, and what's interesting is there are no channel markers. The coasties have not put out channel markers, so they are running on GPS and some other aids to navigation, but the channel is only I think 500 or 600 feet wide, so they got to be careful where they're going. Anyway, it's a quiet day, and the mariners are waking up, and a few boats are in, and there'll be more as we come along. So anyway, we spent a quiet day at home writing some of my essays on life experience, and we're just trying to keep along with the day. So W8JWE, back to net.
Okay, Jim. Well, it sounds like a interesting day, watching the boats go by, and sounds like, if I heard you correctly, journaling your life experiences and things. I do a lot of journaling myself, so I know that's enjoyable to do. So thank you very much for checking in with me tonight. pretty good signal. It's about a 5.5 down here in Indiana. So you take care tonight. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and look forward to hearing from you later on this week. We'll say 73s for now. And with that, let's drop down to number 35. That's Bob in Brooklyn, Michigan, and stand by George in Highland, Indiana. But first, let's go to Kilo Delta 8, jammed broken zipper. Bob, how are you doing tonight?
Well, I'm doing just splendid, David. Thank you, sir. KC9YAV and the wonderful Wolverine single sideband net. Good evening to all. This is KD8 to JBZ, the jammed broken zipper, the phonetic that sticks. That's Rob with two B's, is what I typically go by. But anyway, not a whole lot going on over here. There's a couple of 2-meter nets this evening. The local Chelsea club net is this evening at 8:30 and on 2 meters. And my buddy Jeff, KD8 LMI, has started a new tech net every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. on his Manchester repeater here on 2 meters. So I'm going to check into 2 nets this evening. That's why you caught me in the shack this evening. So anyway, that's all I got. I'm just going to sit back here and listen. I've been doing paperwork and trying to get ready for the Easter season and stuff like that. So thanks for getting me in there. I figured I'd give you one more for the numbers while I'm in the shack. So good evening to all. Hello, Taz. Hello, Sam. Hello, everybody. Good to hear you guys. KD8 JBZ, 3 miles east of the Michigan International Speedway. 7-3 all. Have a great night. Back to net control. Thanks, David.
Good to hear you, pal.
I updated my database to have Rob with 2 B's in there, so I remember it next time. So you have a great evening. Enjoy your nets, and thanks for stopping in to say hi with me tonight. I appreciate it. You take care. And with that, let's drop down to number 36. That's George in Highland, Indiana. That's Alpha Charlie 9, X-Ray November. Go ahead, George.
Okay, Dave. Thanks for picking me up. Kilo Charlie 8, Yankee Alpha Victor. This is Alpha Charlie 9er, X-Ray November. George, down at the extreme southern tip of Lake Michigan. I don't think you can hear me. I can hear some signals 20 over, and other signals I can't hear at all. Got a really high noise level tonight, so I had a beautiful day today. Just got home a little while ago. Just thought I'd turn on the HF and see if the net was still going. Just really getting ready for about a half hour. The Aries District 1, Indiana District 1 Aries net on 146, 685, 2 meters. So just wanted to stop by and say hello and say hello to all the Wolverines out there. So this is Alpha Charlie 9, X-Ray November. Back to net control 73.
Okay, George. Well, thanks for flipping on the radio and checking out to see if the net was going on tonight. Signal was down some, but could copy you, and glad that you did take the time out to see how the band was going and everything. So you take care. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy your 2-meter nets, and we will talk to you later on this week sometime, I hope. So 73s for now. And with that takes us to the bottom of the list again. So if you're out there and you'd like to check into the Wolverine single sideband net, I'm taking additional check-ins at this time. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor, net control for the Wolverine single sideband net. We're looking for additional check-ins. Call me now.
Kilo Juliet 4, Sierra Bravo Charlie.
Kilo Juliet 4, Sierra Bravo Charlie, number 37. Any other check-ins? Kilo Juliet 4, Sierra Bravo Charlie, go ahead.
Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor. This is Kilo Juliet 4, Sierra Bravo Charlie, right down here in Collierville. Not a whole lot going on. 68 degrees, sunny right now. Sun's going down. It's a couple of degrees higher, I believe. Anyway,
Been a pretty nice day once the clouds moved out, the sun came in, so we've just been sitting here watching the Weather Channel and feeling a whole lot of hurt for those people down there in South Georgia and South Carolina. I tell you what, they're getting hammered really, really hard, so heart goes out for them. Anyway, hello to all the Wolverines up there, the Wolverine Single 5-man nets. We've got snow coming in, or so they say. So have fun with that. Yeah, I know it ain't going to last long. So 73 all. Have a great evening. And I got the list for the next one. This is Kilo Juliet 4. It's here about Sunday. Going to turn back over. Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor. 73 all.
Okay, Ray. Well, I haven't flipped on the TV today or looked on the news and the web on the internet. I didn't realize that the Georgia and South Carolina were getting nailed by the weather, so I'll have to check on that. But thanks for checking in with me tonight. Always a pleasure to have you check in on the net. So you take care and enjoy the rest of the evening when you're doing the hurricane net. And we will talk to you later on this week. I know that for a fact. So 73s. And that takes us to the bottom of the list again. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor, net control for the Wolverine single sideband net. And we're looking for additional check-ins at this time.
Whiskey Bravo 9, Victor Golf Oscar.
Whiskey Bravo 9, Victor Golf Oscar, number 38. Any other check-ins for the Wolverine single sideband net? Okay, Bob. Don't hear any other ones, so go ahead. Whiskey Bravo 9, Victor Golf Oscar. You're up.
Okay, thank you very much, and good evening to everyone on the net. WB9VGO, Bob in Downers Grove, Illinois. I just came down to the shack and just turned the radio on, and you're calling for check-in, so figured I'd jump in as quick as I could. I've been cheating a little bit. I get home from work now, and I have a bite to eat before I come down in the shack, and I've still managed to check in. Usually kind of the tail end of the net, but at least I make it. Well, anyway, we had kind of it wasn't too bad a day, but had a little sunshine, a little overcast, and now it's overcast again, and a few showers going through the area. A few clouds. I didn't really see showers. I was kind of checking to the west. It looked like it was darkening up a bit, so I have to see if we got anything coming this evening. But right now, I think we're okay, so we got 49 degrees, and we had a high today of about 54, so not too bad a day. But next week, we're supposed to start warming up a little bit, more spring-like weather, and looking forward to that. That's about it from here, and maybe you got a few more check-ins before the net's up, but thank you for picking me up, and have a good evening. WB9VGO.
Okay, Bob. Well, always a pleasure talking to you on a Tuesday night. Haven't talked to you for a while, and I'm just looking at the regional weather, and it looks like there's some rain out there in Iowa, in the Des Moines area, that is starting to move into the area. We'll probably see it in a few hours, probably around midnight, I would guess. It all depends on whether it breaks up. But we're going to get some rain, there's no doubt about that. So looking forward to a rainy day tomorrow, I guess. So thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Always happy to have you check in. So you take care, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll say 73s for now. And that takes us to the bottom of our list again. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor, net control for the Wolverine single sideband net. Looking for additional check-ins at this time. Give me a call if you'd like to check in.
3933. This is the channel. Let me see. I'll write your name in here for your call sign on my log. Next time around, I'll give you a signal report. Back to you, Charlie.
Are you guys trying to check into the Wolverine net?
Sounds like Charlie is getting it back. Yeah, it sounds like somebody rolled on in there.
Yeah, I hear them, but I can't quite make them out.
Hey, I'm not sure. W1CPW, KCGL. Who else is aboard there?
Yeah, this is the Wolverine single sideband net, getting ready to wrap it up here tonight. Did you guys want to join in?
So, if you guys go ahead and carry on, we'll stand by here.
Okay. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor, net control for the Wolverine single sideband net. And this will be our last call for check-ins. If you'd like to check into the Wolverine single sideband net, this is our last call for check-ins.
Everyone's welcome.
Tango Golf Romeo.
Was the call Whiskey 8 Tango Golf Romeo?
Roger, Roger. Whiskey 8
You have to
Tango
go back down
Golf
to 30,
Romeo.
33, John. 33.
Was there another check-in besides Whiskey 8 Tango Golf Romeo?
This is W1CPW. Be down there.
Can that check-in come back one more time, please?
November 8th, Oscar,
Copy that one, Sean?
Yeah, it was November 8, Oscar X-Ray Hotel, I think that's OAH. What was it again?
Nice.
I heard an Oscar Quebec at the end of that one, Sean.
Alpha Hotel.
Yes.
Okay. Any other check-ins besides November 8 Oscar Quebec Hotel and Whiskey 8 Tango Golf Radio? Okay. Let's take Whiskey 8 Tango Golf Radio. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks. Just came down to the shack. I was able to do some stuff outside, so unfortunately missed most of the net. I do practicing my CW. I'm probably about halfway there now, so I'm happy about that. But that's all I have. 7-3, everybody have a good night. Back to net control.
Okay, Tom. Well, thank you very much for checking in with us. You did what I need to be doing, which is practicing CW. My CW skills have gotten very weak, and I need to get those back up to speed. So thanks for checking in. Hopefully you'll check in with me again next week or later on this week with one of the other net control operators. So you have a great evening. Take care, and we will talk to you later. And with that, let's drop down to number 40. That's November. That's Rod. November 8th, Oscar Quebec Hotel. Go ahead, Rod.
Yeah, it will be. I'm not really putting out a lot of power. I just got this old 765 back on repair, so I'm just trying to find it out. Real quick, audio on this, because I'm not even sure this is even the right microphone. I bought this at a Hampton back in June, and I had to send it out for repair right away, and it came back. How is the audio on my voice? Do I need to change the mic? just switch microphones. Would that make any difference at all? Okay. I would suspect there might be a little bit of RF going on here. Is that Matt, it's just really on the outer limits of what I would expect. So there might be something going on there. Right? That was the last one checking in last night too. And yeah, Rusty and I are about 1,000 feet apart from each other. He's down here tonight or not. Okay, just wanted to check it out and I'll let you guys get back at it there.
It's a big 10-4 back door.
And maybe I'll start checking in enough to get on the message. These guys, this is N8028.
Comment. Hey, Rod, just saying hi. Yeah, shooting across the field. So, yeah, good to hear you, man. Good to hear you on here. Come back when you can. WB8VOW.
Yeah, he's pretty light here, KTAS.
Same here, any XUI.
We'll put up a better end on the water.
Okay. And with that, we're at the bottom of the list. This will be my last call to check in for the Wolverine single sideband net. If you'd like to check in, call Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor at this time.
Who? Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah, we do.
Not here.
There's a net going on here.
Not hearing an additional check-in.
That's what you want to call it.
I will be closing the net now. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Alpha Victor, net control from Elkhart, Indiana. Now closing this evening's edition of the Wolverine single sideband net. Good night and 73s to all.
Great job, David, as always. WB8VOW.
Hey, David.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm loving the signal, man.
Well, Tony, you're like crazy loud here tonight in Manchester.
Oh, okay then.
Crazy loud.
So I guess I'm loving my signal too, but I love hearing yours though, and Dave's and Tad's. You know, everybody else. I like hearing their signals.
Oh, they've been sounding good, but man, when you popped in with that amp you're working on, yep, good job, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm pushing this amplifier harder than I've pushed it before, just to see how it's working. And I have been running it at about 700 watts, and I'm pushing it to about 1,000 now, just to see how it performs.
700 fucking.
KC9YAV, KTAS.
KTAS, KC9YAV.
Yep, it's working for you. Yeah, we had the final, David. Thanks for doing it. Great job, KTAS.
Okay, Tad, thanks. KC9YAV.
Hey, Dave, one question. How many volts does that run on the place? Is it 3,300?
Let me check. It's running about 3,000.
Okay. Well, that's good. 3,000 and up. That's where them tubes like to run.
3,000 goddamn volts, 2,000 watts. This is a fucking dive.
Didn't think so.
No. Children.
Moving right along.
No, there's no frequency for that.
Yeah, just ignore it. That's what they want, attention.
Hey, everybody, have a great evening from NAXUY. So good to hear everybody. David, another wonderful job, and lucky us to hear everybody on the Wolverine single sideband 7-3.
Night, Sam.
Great job, David. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Greg here, KHCGS 73.
Night, Greg.
Way to go, Tony.
So, Sam, are you giving those good nights for free?
Yeah, you know, I'd come and hug you, but you're a little too far away.
All right. Have a great night. KAUGB. See you later.
Thank you, my friend. 7-3.
Oh, you liked it. Good. Yeah, I'm just trying to capture it. It's just hard to capture the spirit of this net.
Hey, Rusty.
Yes, sir.
Where do I have to go to read this?
Should be in your email, Sam.
I'll be checking.
Contact.
Contact.
Okay, this is November 0, Oscar, India Bravo. We're up here in Greenbush, Michigan there, right alongside the Lake Huron. We're just kind of listening along there. Over. I was just kind of listening along and dialing around. And anyway, I just thought I'd throw my 2 cents in there, and I'll get back to Nichols Change there. Over.
Don't be a stranger.
Right alongside Lake Huron there, south of Greenbush, Michigan. Over. Okay, yeah, I remember that call. So anyway, you guys have a good one, and I'm just kind of waiting for Oak Island to come on. I know, I'm a Oak